Hello, welcome. Welcome to ABCs of Essential Oils, and it's good to be back with you. I'd like you to go ahead and share now while we're getting set up. Today we're going to be talking about oils S through T. And we have about, 10 oils to cover. So quite a few, lots of single oils and a few blends thrown in there. And as you know, I just got back from Hawaii a few weeks ago, and I was going to show you this picture. Hold on, I'm gonna run and get it right now. And because a couple of little technical difficulties today pushing me behind, and then I wasn't ready because I was dealing with those. So my apologies for that. But I wanted to show you this really pretty picture that I got in Kauai. And it says Lumahai, Kauai. I got this at a farmer's market, and the artist wasn't there, but her husband was running the little booth where he was selling her artwork, and all of her things were very beautiful. It was very hard for me to just pick one, but I felt like it was an incentive to go back, and I can always, buy something else to go with it. So I just had it matted and framed, and I'm really excited to be putting that up. And the reason I bring it, what does that have to do with essential oils? I bring that up because when I look at this, it reminds me of my time in Kauai, and it makes me very happy, and I feel very blessed, and I feel calm when I look at it, and when I look at my photos from my trip. And then the same thing happens when we use essential oils for aromatherapy, and our sense of smell can really help us bring back good emotions. It can help bring back memories. You'll find that if you, let's say, you grew up in an Italian family with lots of garlic and all those wonderful smells that go with Italian food. And then, throughout your life, anytime you smell that, you're reminded of that. I mean, that's just like an example. But so floral scents really remind me of my time in Hawaii, and that makes me feel good. And that's why I'm here to educate you about essential oils, because essential oils just have so much to offer us. They have therapeutic benefits, whether it's calming our nerves, helping our minds focus, lifting our emotions, whether it's we're using it for some physical conditions that we're addressing, or even just detoxifying our home by, making our own natural cleaning products, and, using the diffuser to naturally make our home smell good rather than using toxic, plugins and things like that. And we can even use the essential oils in our gardens. So it's spring, a lot of people are gardening, and maybe I will do one of my next episodes just on the oils that we can use for gardening. I have talked about that in the past, but not in the ABCs of Essential Oils series. So I will keep that in mind. I also wanted to mention that in Hawaii, one of the flowers and floral scents that they have there is the pikake, which is jasmine. And I just ordered the doTERRA roll-on jasmine, and I'm really excited to get that. My order will be here in a couple of days, and I'm really looking forward to that. So I'll let you know how that goes. Today in my diffuser, I am diffusing what I call my plumeria blend. It's something that I made up. It is 1 to 2 drops of frankincense, probably 1, 2 drops of lemon, and then 2 to 3 drops of ylang ylang. And it smells really good, and I love it. So again, I want you to be sure to share this with your friends. Share it on your page so other people can join, because this is great information. And you'll also want to grab your pen and your notebook and your pencil or pen and take notes, because this is really great information that we're going to be talking about today. So before I go any further, if you're just joining me for the first time, I'll introduce myself. I'm Melinda Heyer-Getz, and I am a natural wellness educator with Wolf House Natural Living and a wellness advocate with doTERRA International. And anytime throughout the broadcast today, you can comment ABC. And so if you're joining me live, just comment ABC, and also just let me know who you are, where you're joining me from. And if you are watching the replay, let me know that you're watching the replay. And when you comment ABC, that just lets me know that you're interested and you want more information. I'll reach out to you. Even if you comment ABC and you just want to say hi, that's fine. But you can comment anytime you want about that. And also please share your questions with me, comments, anything like that. Make sure your comments are nice, because I don't want to have to ban you. And we will get started. So let me bring up our first oil here. And yes, okay, we're talking about, no, we're not talking about TerraShield. That's the last oil we're going to talk about. So where are we here? Okay. Oh, that's not TerraShield, that's thyme. Okay, so sandalwood. Now, we have 2 types of sandalwood. We have Hawaiian and Indian. So the first one I'm going to talk to you about is the Hawaiian sandalwood. And this is a really great oil. It's one of those multifaceted oils that's it can distilled from the wood and be used aromatically, topically, and internally. And you can diffuse it, or you can apply it to the neck and shoulders at bedtime for a restful night's sleep. So I am one who struggles with sleep. I kind of go through cycles. And right now I have been having trouble sleeping. I'm not really sure what it is. It could be dietary, some changes that are happening, or, maybe I just need to get some more exercise. But sandalwood is great in the diffuser or topically to help get some rest and some peace. You can apply it to your skin the day before a big photo shoot or presentation, and it's just really good for your skin, and it will help it the appearance look better. And then you can also add it to your shampoo to improve the look of your hair. Now, those are just a couple of the attributes of the Hawaiian sandalwood. You can also add 1 to 2 drops to your favorite moisturizer or night cream for a smooth, glowing skin. And then I want to look up here. I I didn't make notes on this this time about the emotional benefits, but I think that is so important to know what the emotional benefits of the oil are. And so sandalwood, Hawaiian or Indian, is the oil of sacred devotion. So the emotions to address here are if you're feeling disconnected from God or your spiritual self, emptiness, overthinking, and materialism. And so because of that sort of spiritual aspect of the emotional support that it gives, it's a good companion with frankincense, myrrh, and oregano. All right, so then we will move on to Indian sandalwood. And it is also steam distilled from the wood. Obviously, the Hawaiian sandalwood is sourced in Hawaii, and the Indian sandalwood is sourced in India. It promotes healthy-looking, smooth skin and reduces the appearance of skin imperfections. It also enhances the mood. So if you need a mood lifter, sandalwood is one of your options. It's frequently used in meditation for its grounding and uplifting properties. So helping you to feel grounded, balanced, and also uplifting the mood for meditation. You can apply 1 to 2 drops to wet hair to help restore moisture and give it a silky shine. So as you can see, the Indian wood and the Indian sandalwood and the Hawaiian sandalwood are pretty much interchangeable. The Indian sandalwood is also, you can use it aromatically, topically, and internally, and it can be used neat. And you can make a shaving cream. So if you want to go to the doTERRA blog and do a search for the DIY shaving cream, it's a 1/3 cup shea butter, a 1/3 cup virgin coconut oil, and a 1/4 cup of fractionated coconut oil. And then 5 drops of sandalwood, peppermint, and melaleuca. And then you whip it until it's light and fluffy. And I have made that before. I didn't personally use it. I gave it to my son to use, and I don't know, it seemed to work okay. But I'm thinking I could probably use that too. You know, ladies like to have a nice, you know, creamy, well, a cream to put on, you know, like for doing the legs and things like that. And I tend to have really dry skin. So I think I'm going to go get that shaving cream and use it myself. The next oil we have is Siberian fir. And this is steam distilled from the, yes, I did. The emotional benefits. The Siberian fir is steam distilled from the needles and the twigs of the fir tree. And it has a very green, woody, and fresh smell. And this is sourced in Russia. This oil helps balance emotions, soothe anxious feelings. After strenuous activity, you can massage it into the skin for soothing comfort. You can diffuse it for a relaxing aroma. I'm thinking that the Siberian fir and the sandalwood might be really nice together. I haven't tried that personally. And then also this is helpful topically for the skin to help soothe minor irritations. This can also be used aromatically, topically, and internally. And because of the difference in dominance, the 3 fir oils smell very different. So we have the Siberian fir, the I'm blanking out, another fir. We have birch, but I don't think that's a fir. I'm sorry, I just completely blanked out on the firs. Douglas fir and white fir. That's the other one. So we have Douglas fir, white fir, and Siberian fir, and they're all very different So that's kind of interesting. And you can find more information about that on our science blog. Now let's see if we have Siberian fir. I do not have that in my Emotions and Essential Oils book because it is a newer oil and I don't have the updated book. Apologize for that. But we do know that it helps to balance emotions and soothe anxious feelings. So, and it's relaxing. So that's good to know. Now our next, I hope I'm not talking too fast, but I do have a lot of oils that I have to get through today, and I don't want to keep you forever. Please know that this will stay on my Facebook page. And then if you go to the videos on the Wolf House Natural Living Facebook page, under videos, I have a playlist called ABCs of Essential Oils. And every time I do a Facebook Live video, I add it to that playlist. So anytime you want to go back and, catch up on some information, anything that you forgot, or maybe you only got to see part of a presentation and you want to go back and watch it, it's always there. And I'm also working on getting that on my YouTube page. I had to figure out how to do that, but I just did that the other day. So I'll be adding it to my Wolf House Natural Living YouTube page as well if you're a YouTuber. Okay, so let's move on to spearmint. And so spearmint is steam distilled from the plant, just from the whole plant, and it has a sweet, minty, fresh smell. I like peppermint and I like spearmint, but for instance, growing up, I preferred spearmint gum over peppermint flavored gum. I absolutely love peppermint, but spearmint has that sweetness to it that I really, really like. It promotes digestion and helps reduce occasional stomach upset. It promotes a sense of focus and it uplifts the mood. And it also cleanses the mouth and promotes fresh breath. So you can use this aromatically, topically, and internally. And again, when we say that something can be used aromatically, let me grab one of my oils here. So I've got my frankincense handy. I didn't bring all the oils out with me this time, but so aromatically, you can breathe it right out of the oil of the bottle. You can put a drop in your hand, rub it together, and then breathe it in. Those are great ways to enjoy an oil aromatically, as well as putting it in the diffuser. Now, topically, I recommend diluting it with fractionated coconut oil. It doesn't dilute it in the sense that it's going to take away from the power of the oil. The power is still going to be there. But hold on, let's turn that off. My apologies for that. Diluting it is just going to, for one thing, it's going to make a little bit go a long way. And it's going to, if you're, like spreading on your skin, say using it for digestive issues, you can take one drop with some fractionated coconut oil, mix that together, and then rub that on your abdomen or, maybe on your esophageal tract, whatever you need to help with the discomfort that you're having with your digestion. So diluting it for young and sensitive skin is definitely recommended as well. You can add a drop or two to your favorite dessert, drink, or salad for flavoring and to promote digestion. So not only are you getting the flavor benefit, but then once you ingest it, it's going to work in helping your digestion. So that's great. I have my big old water bottle here my new one that I showed you. And so last week I showed you my turtle, and then I've added some doTERRA stickers. So everywhere I go, people see me with my doTERRA water bottle. And you know, I'm just going to turn that off for a second. Nope, I'm not going to do that. Okay, I guess that has, the flowers have to stay on there. I guess those are okay. Anyway, I got a little sidetracked there. Squirrel. I didn't put my focus blend on before I hopped on with you guys. So anyway, why am I talking about my water bottle? Because the spearmint is great in your water. So in a big bottle like this is about 22 ounces, and I would just put 1 drop. And then it's just going to give it a really nice flavor. Now, oftentimes I've shared with you that I like to have a drop of lemon and a drop of peppermint. So instead, I could do either just a drop of spearmint, or I could also add in maybe a drop of tangerine with the spearmint. That sounds interesting. I think I'm going to try that because I really like the tangerine, which I'm going to talk about later today. It's so good in water. It's just really, really yummy. So anyway, you could also use that machine that makes your water fizzy. I don't know what it's called, but I have one. And then, you know, pour the sparkling water in with a drop of spearmint or a drop of tangerine, and then you have like a little natural homemade soda. So there's a little tip for you. Now our next oil is spikenard. I do not have this oil, but I remember when it was announced at convention, and that was, I think, 2 years ago, September. The doTERRA convention's coming up in September, and I believe it was 2 years ago that they came out with spikenard, and they call it like the man's lavender because it's it works a lot like lavender. It has a lot of, you know, similar properties, but it doesn't have the lavender scent. So some men don't like walking around smelling like lavender, and they can use the spikenard instead. So it's steam distilled from the roots of the spikenard plant, and you can see, you know, in the picture, it's the roots there, kind of a stringy stuff that they distill down, and it has a woodsy, spicy, or musty scent. Now, musty kind of has a negative connotation, but you know, if you're a guy, that might sound good. It has an uplifting aroma, and it's purifying to the skin. So good for the skin, just like lavender is really great for your skin. Uplifting, just like lavender. And it promotes feelings of calmness and relaxation. So guys, this is your go-to, and even ladies, you know, not everybody likes lavender. I personally like it, but I do know some people that don't. And this would be a great alternative to get those same benefits with a different scent. You can use this one aromatically and topically, but not internally, and it can be used neat. So, which means topically with no dilution, but again, I always recommend diluting. You can add 1 or 2 drops to your favorite cleanser or anti-aging product to promote healthy, glowing skin. And I do not have the emotional benefits of this one either, but as I just said, it's similar to lavender, so it's going to be very calming. It's going to help you with those feelings of anxiousness. It's going to, it has an uplifting aroma, so it's got, you know, both of those things going on, uplifting and calming. Now here's the tangerine. Oh, I love it so much. Wait a minute. Where's tangerine? There we go. So like most citruses. This is cold compressed from the peel and the rind. And because it's a citrus, you just want to be careful that because most citruses are photosensitive. So if you put it on your skin, you just want to make sure that your skin is covered if you're going to be going out in the sun right away, or wait, until later in the day or the next day would be better. It has a tangy, sweet, fresh scent, and oh, it tastes so good. So you can use this one aromatically, topically, and internally, and it can be applied neat. You can add 2 to 3 drops as a flavoring in cake and cookie recipes. So really great for flavoring, and then aromatically diffusing to just soothe and relax. And it supports a healthy immune function as well. So if you take it internally, you're going to be, boosting your immune system as well as enjoying the taste. And it's an excellent source of antioxidants. Next, we have thyme. Okay, there you see thyme, and this is steam distilled from the leaf. Oh, wait, let's hop back to tangerine for 1 second. And I wanted to tell you that it's the oil of cheer and creativity. It just sounds fun and wonderful. If you're feeling overburdened by responsibilities, dutifulness, which stifles creativity, downtrodden, heavy heart, lack of fun or joy in your life, then tangerine is a great oil for you. And again, you can diffuse that. You can smell it out of the bottle, have it in your water. You could even apply it on your pulse points to help, uplift your emotions and promote creativity. So, okay, let's jump back over to thyme. And this is a great oil, steam distilled from the thyme leaves. It's warm, herbaceous, floral, and powdery. It provides cleansing and purifying effects for your skin. So we've got lots of great oils to help your skin. Pick and choose, try things out, see what, ones work best for you. Add it to your winter routine to support a healthy immune system. Add it to your favorite daytime diffuser blend to promote a sense of alertness. So this is one that you may want to use like when you wake up in the morning so that you can wake up the brain, feel alert. Maybe use it, if you're going to take a test or you're going to be giving a presentation and you want to be aware, and that should really help you. And then another thing it does is it naturally repels insects. Isn't that great? So I love how these oils are multifaceted, and they seem like they have seemingly unrelated benefits. And that's great because we get more bang for our buck because of that. So thyme, cleansing and purifying, immune support, sense of alertness, repels insects. It's great. You can use it aromatically, topically, and internally. And you want to dilute it before using it topically. So this is one you definitely want to dilute and not use it straight. There's a great recipe on the DIY or the doTERRA blog called DIY deodorant stick. So if you're into making your own things, or you've just been wanting to give it a try, maybe what you've been using doesn't work for you anymore, or you're just you're wanting to reduce the toxic load and have more control over your ingredients, then you would combine a 1/4 cup of baking soda, a 1/4 cup of arrowroot powder, 3 to 5 tablespoons of coconut oil, and 15 drops of thyme essential oil for a natural deodorant. And you can get all of the instructions on that at the doTERRA blog. So, whoops. Uh-oh. Did I not? Whoopsies. I didn't give you guys a picture. Okay, well, I'm sorry. You don't get to see the rest of the oils, so let's just move that off of there. I guess I got a little sidetracked there yesterday. And let's get rid of that. Yeah, there we go. You know, these things happen. I have a business and I'm a busy mom, and we're doing homeschooling and we're doing all kinds of fun stuff. And it's the beginning of the month, so I had a lot to get ready because we have new promotions and things going on, which I'm going to talk about in just a second. But before we do that, let me tell you about Serenity. Serenity is a blend, and it is one of my favorites. I use it every night, and it comes in it's called the Serenity Restful Blend, and it comes in an essential oil, and then we also have the Serenity complex capsules. And so I take 2 capsules at night, and because I said I struggle with sleep, and I'm still trying to, because I was sleeping fabulously. In fact, I didn't do too bad of a job there in Hawaii, but since I've been home, I've just been kind of off kilter. So I do use the Serenity capsules and then the Serenity essential oil. When I first started using Serenity, I just simply used it as my personal fragrance because I absolutely love this blend. It is a blend of lavender, cedarwood, hoe wood, ylang ylang, marjoram, Roman chamomile, vetiver, vanilla bean, and Hawaiian sandalwood. So, of course, it's floral. It's very uplifting, but also calming. And then it has that vanilla, undertone, just really smooths it out. I like to blend Serenity with the Balance grounding blend and wear those together. And that keeps me grounded and calm. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful aroma as well. So I put this in my diffuser at night, and then I'll put, maybe a drop or 2 of Breathe or peppermint. One of those things that, helps with the respiratory. So if I'm breathing well, that helps with the sleep as well. So Serenity is warm, floral, and herbal. It promotes relaxation and restful sleeping environment. It lessens feelings of tension and calms emotions. It calms the mind and soothes the senses. And when it's accompanied with doTERRA Serenity Restful Complex Soft Gels, it provides a natural solution for restful night's sleep. And I'm going to have to jump back to time here in just a second, but let me get the emotional support page on that. You kind of get the gist of it. It's relaxing, and if you're dealing with tension and needing to be calmed, where is the Serenity blend? I don't know. Oh, calming. That's where it is. The oil of forgiveness. So if you're feeling resentment and unwillingness to forgive, bitterness, anger, sadness, criticism, and perfectionism, that must be why I like this oil so much, because I struggle with perfectionism, and I don't struggle as much as I used to, but it's definitely something it's in my character to be a perfectionist. And being a perfectionist can rob one of joy because things don't turn out the way that we think it should be. I find that things usually turn out the way they need to, but not necessarily the way that I want them to. So hence the attraction to this beautiful oil. So to use this, you can diffuse 3 to 4 drops in a diffuser. You can apply 1 to 2 drops in the desired area. You can use it with carrier oil to massage your baby at night to help them go off to restful sleep. You can apply it to the bottom of your feet at bedtime to help unwind before going to sleep, or also use it in your bath to get really relaxed. So it's great with Epsom salts to create a relaxing and renewing experience. The Epsom salts, as you know, help to draw out toxins, and then the Serenity helps with the calming. So that can be a great option before bedtime. So I love giving you guys this information because sometimes I personally, take the information for granted, or I forget I have all of these tools at my fingertips. So sharing it with you guys reminds me that that I can do that. So the next oil is Slim and Sassy, and this is the Metabolic Blend. And I love this oil. I did not love this oil when I first tasted it, but within a few days, I grew to love it, and I often have it in my water. In fact, I've been using that lately in my water. It's the Oil of Inner Beauty, and I'll tell you about that in just a second. So Slim and Sassy is a blend of grapefruit, lemon, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon bark. So these are all things that promote healthy metabolism, manage your hunger cravings, calms your stomach, and lifts your mood, and can act as a diuretic, stimulant, and it's calorie-free. So that's great. You can use it aromatically, topically, and internally. And doTERRA has a Slim and Sassy lifestyle change competition every year. I believe it's only once a year, but I'm not sure. But you can find out more about that at IamSlimandSassy.com. And they do have a few recipes on there and all of the information about the competition. In fact, I have a friend that just participated in that, and she's been on a weight loss journey, and she lost some more weight, and she's looking good and feeling healthy. So that is the most important thing, is to feel healthy and feel like you're taking your life back if that's something that you feel has gotten away from you. So let me read about the Oil of Inner Beauty, Slim and Sassy, the Metabolic Blend. The emotions addressed are self-criticism, worthlessness, feeling ugly, disgust, or hate for physical appearance. So the Metabolic Blend can support individuals in releasing the heavy emotions which contribute to physical and emotional pounds. And if you want to know more about that or any of the other emotional aspects of the oils, you can comment emotions, and I would be happy to talk to you about that, or just answer your questions, whether it's through Facebook, or we can, maybe touch base at wolfhouse.us through my, you can just book an appointment with me. That would be great. However you want to do it. I'd be happy to talk to you about that. So let me hide that. Comment emotions if you want any more information on the emotional benefits. And then last but not least is TerraShield. And let me see if I can, I'm going to show you this TerraShield. I don't have it up here with me. Let's see if I did it. Did I do a screenshot of TerraShield? I did not. Oh, how could I let this happen? Okay. Well, the cool thing about TerraShield is that it comes in the 15 milliliter bottle. So it's the larger essential oil bottle, but it also comes in a spray, which I believe is a 30 milliliter spray, and it's pre-diluted. And so if you're going to be, out in nature, you can just spray it on your skin to keep the pests away. It's a really nice fragrance, outdoor blend of ylang ylang, nootka wood, cedar wood, catnip, lemon eucalyptus, litsea fruit, arborvitae, and vanilla bean absolute in a base of fractionated coconut oil and tamanu seed oil. So it's got two oils helping to dilute it, and all of them together create a wonderful outdoor blend to act as an effective natural barrier, and it can be used safely by everyone in the family, including your pets. So sometimes I will, spray it on my hands and then pet my dog or my cat with it to help them fight against the little, critters that like to bug them. It can be used aromatically and topically, and you can spray it around the doors, windows, seals, and tent. So just really help keep things out. And yeah, that's TerraShield. And that, I believe, is our last blend and the last of our oils for today. So again, if you have any questions about anything that we've talked about today, you can just comment ABC and I'll get in touch with you, or just put your questions and comments in the comment section. And give me some likes and hearts. I forgot to ask for that earlier, but I always want likes and hearts because it makes me feel good, and it lets me know that you're getting something out of this information. Now, I did want to tell you about the Daily Health Habits Challenge. So if you are following me on Wolf House Natural Living, Wolf House Oils, or if you're part of the Wolf House Natural Wellness community, I do have quite a few pages on Facebook, and I want you all to participate because it's always good. Springtime is a great time to do a cleanse, to kind of look at how we've been doing things through the winter. Sometimes we've been bulking up during the winter, and now we want to maybe shed a few pounds, or maybe we just want to feel healthier. So the Daily Health Habits Challenge is about using some essential oils, but also about using some supplements to really support our system and get us back into a habit. So it's a 30-day challenge. It starts April 15th and it goes through, May 14th, I believe. And Dr. Hill, who is our chief medical officer at doTERRA, he had shared his daily routine with us at the convention last year, and everybody really liked it. And so that's kind of what they based this on. And every day, doTERRA is going to have some information and a challenge for us. And when you participate, then you have an opportunity to win prizes. So it'll be just a great way to learn more and maybe win some free stuff. You never know. So you can get more information about that on my blog at wolfhouse.us. You can learn more about that on my Facebook page and probably my Instagram page. I usually cover everything there. And then I wanted to also let you know about the case against sugar. This is going to be a good one. This is my monthly webinar that I do. It's on Friday. So usually the second Friday of the month. And so this month it's on April 13th, Friday the 13th at 3 p.m. So come celebrate Friday the 13th and learn about sugar and how pervasive it is, what some of the myths are. Do you believe that all sugar is bad? You might be surprised at the answer to that. So come, invite your friends, and just learn about sugar. You know, information is power, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here to empower you to make healthy, natural wellness choices for you and your family. So thank you so much for being here. Today we talked about oils S through T, and what were those oils? Sandalwood and Siberian fir, spearmint, spikenard, serenity, slim and sassy, tangerine, thyme, and TerraShield. And we talked about the case against sugar, and we talked about sharing with your friends and all those wonderful things. So I really appreciate you coming, and please comment ABC if you want to learn more about essential oils. Comment emotions if you want to learn more about the emotional support that you can receive through the essential oils. And then you can go to wolfhouse.us and get more information, follow my blog, and join me, not this week, but next week on Friday at 3 p.m. for the case against sugar. And until then, my name is Melinda Heyergetz, your natural wellness educator with Wolf House Natural Living and wellness advocate with doTERRA International. And I'm so pleased that you are here and that we got to share this time together. Thank you, and have a great rest of your week.